everyone. Another day is over. I'm still here. And today's Mother's Day, which isn't typically a big day for us. As you all know, we tried to have a family and couldn't. And this day used to be really sad for me until we started traveling. And then that's what we would do. Sean would whisk me away and we'd do something on this day to, take the sadness away. So that was it didn't make me cry today. It just made me kind of have like a heart pain. Like it made me realize that not like everything doesn't make me realize that Sean's gone, but it's just another reminder that Sean is gone and I don't have that support anymore. Um, it's it's just realizations like that make you. It's like snap back to reality, and you start to think. You'd feel like I feel like Sean's just in the other room sometimes. I feel like he's just over there. He's just on behind the door or in bed or in the bathtub, but he's not. He's not there. I wish he was, but he's not. And today was one of those days where it just kind of snaps you back and you're like, "Oh, that's right. This is where I am now. This is my new thing." So yeah, but I hope everybody had a fantastic day, and I just wanted to say I hope this is a good week. It's the start of the week, Sunday, um, and yeah, so tired, so tired. I tired is real, as you can see. So tired. Hi, but here's to a good week. Good morning, everyone. House is a mess. I'm sorry. It's kind of clean over there. But I was sitting here. It's a new week. It's a new work week. It's Monday. And I always try to find these little things that make me happy. Like, I've talked about this. My new happy is different. But there are small things that happen during my day that just make me smile. And this is one of them. Let me turn the camera around. These little guys sitting out here so happy, just watching the birds. Look at him. It's perfect. Sometimes it's just perfect. So I just wanted to say that because I look for the little things, because right now it's all about the little things. There's not a lot of big things happening in my life that are happy. Small things make me smile, and it gets me through to the next step, the next hour, the next whatever comes. But it's a new work week. Here's to a good week. And upon further investigation, which has just made me like almost cry today, I was like, what are they watching? What are they looking at? And I heard this little chirp. It's a cardinal. If you don't know what cardinals represent, just do a little Google search. It's not the first one I've seen. It's the second. And I told you I had this moment where I just had this, like, watching the kitties. There's the coffee. Coffee's ready. I had this moment. I was making coffee and I looked over and it was just so sweet to see all the cats outside on their little boxes looking at the tree. I knew they were looking at something, but it was a cardinal. It's gonna be a good day. I take those little things, so it's gonna be a good day. Good morning, everyone. I've already said good morning, but I'm saying good morning again. I'm just sitting here waiting for my Zoom call, and I just wanted to just sort of reflect on what's been going on. I finally edited this weekend the start of my Dear Sean Loves Stef series, going to be a continuation of our daily vlogs where we're talking about cancer and the cancer journey. It's just going to keep going from that, and hopefully we get to go on some amazing adventures. I just was talking to a friend about a cruise that I am going to get myself on. It's going to be in 2023. I'm going to start saving now because I know it's probably going to be so expensive. But I'm going to get myself on there. It's during Sean's birthday week. It will be perfect, and I will be on that ship. I'm going to make it a definite thing. And other than that, I feel a little, because I've put those videos up, the Dear Sean Love Stef videos, I feel a little freer today. I've had some signs and some messages today to tell me that I'm on the right track, and that's very helpful, and it just keeps me going, keeps pushing me forward, and I need those little things, and Sean knows I need those little things. We did talk about that before he left. He said he would always find a way to show me that he's still with me, and he's still doing that. Yeah, this is going to be, we're getting into the nuts and bolts, I guess I should say, of the memorial. And last week was a very difficult week for me. I go through these ups and downs, and I sort of come to then I have this like super clarity of where I need to go, and I can't explain it, because I feel last week I was again, like my birthday, I'm just so dreading the memorial. Not that it's going to be bad. You don't want to be sad. You don't want to be in this hurt, this guttural pain that you can't even, unless you've been through this, you can't, it's not a pain. It's not like cutting yourself or burning yourself or, stumping your toe or hitting your funny bone. It isn't a pain like that. It's something deeper. It's something inside that you just can't put into words. And you only know it if you've been through this, I guess, because I've never experienced this before. It's just, it's a pain that I didn't want to deal with. I didn't want to happen again. And I knew it was going to come, but I was dreading that, and I'm dreading that pain. Nobody wants to, if you get burned, you're not going to go touch the burner again. Well, with loss, with grief, you get burned almost every day. And when you know that burn is going to hurt, you don't want to touch it. You don't want to do it, but you have to. So it's like you have to burn yourself. You have to have that experience. Then it helps you grow. I know that it helps you get through the next thing, and it's just difficult. But this today is, after doing these videos, I don't have that same dread today. I feel good. I feel like I'm on the right place I'm supposed to be. I'm in the right place that I'm supposed to be, I guess I should say. And that's all I have. That's all I can hang on to. That's all I can cling to. That's all I have. But I wanted to share that because it's just every moment, every minute, every second of the day is hard. It doesn't get easier. But I learned to cope with it, to cope with the emotions, the waves, the feelings, the hurt, the pain, and put it all inside and try to make sense of it, and it's all jumbled. But I am trying my best to push through everything. Anyway, I need to jump on my Zoom meeting and get started for the day. I feel like today's going to be a good day. I've had some good days here in the past week, and I think it's going to be good. So let's join Zoom. All the Zooms. It's crazy. So it's funny, this world we live in now. And anyway, Zoom it up. Here we go. Good morning, everyone. It's another day. I'm sitting outside here with Dash, and Podge is over there, and it's just going to be a good morning. They're doing roofing up next door. Love that. It's really nice to concentrate to. There was a time where they were closer and they were doing it to a song. That was fun. I guess whatever makes your job fun. I put on headphones. It's very distracting when you're trying to draw. So anyway, it is another day, and I'm hoping it will be a good day. I think I'm gonna try to go shopping today for an outfit for I'm just gonna do this later because you probably can't hear me. But anyway, good morning. All right. I just released the very first video for Dear Sean Love Stef, and the comments are unbelievable. I've been crying, I've been laughing, I've been thinking about Sean even more today, and it's all because of you guys. Thank you for that. It's just another way to tell me that I'm on the right path, and that's amazing. So yeah, those will go up. I will continue to keep doing these as long as I can. And just keeping Sean's name out there, keeping Sean's name alive is so important to me, and it just brings me everything. It just brings me everything. So today's going to be a great day. I know it because it's just started off so good. I had a great meeting this morning, and then the video and the comments, and I love you all. Please know that I love you all. So I just wanted to say that because everything's going now and there's no turning back, and this is it. It's good. I'm happy. I love you all. All right, so I'm leaving Macy's right now. I just got my dress for the memorial. I didn't record before because I was like beyond stressed out. But I did okay. I was actually more stressed out than I needed to be because I didn't have any issues. It wasn't crowded, thank goodness. Because I already get anxiety from shopping anyway. But I'm happy that I got something. It's really pretty, and it has blue flowers on it, which blue is Sean's favorite color. So I think it's perfect. It's perfect. I'm so happy with that. I'm happy that it's done because I've been stressing it. So that's finished. And now I am going home back to work. This is an extended lunch break. And I don't remember where I parked. That is one thing. I forget things very easily now. I have to find my car. Oh, I don't know where it is. Oh my. Oh, here it is. Oh, I found it. So I'm home. I'm next taking this really, really cute kitty bath here. I wanted to say that I went to Macy's, as I already said, today to find during my lunch break, to find a dress for Sean's memorial. I've been kind of putting it off because I haven't wanted to face that part of this journey. But then I got really scared thinking, what if they don't have something and I have to go somewhere else? So I better start now. I'm running out of time. And of course, Sean wouldn't care if I showed up in my t-shirts and jeans, but I wanted to get a nice dress for him. But I found a good dress. I did have a lot of anxiety going in. That's why I forgot to record, because I was thinking of keeping myself from breaking down. I thought in my head, I had this built up thing that I was going to be crying the whole time and just couldn't focus on dresses. And if you've ever been to the Macy's dress section, it's so big and vast and it's overwhelming at times. But I didn't. I'll take that as a win. I'll take that as a yay for the day. A little rhyming there. I was good, and it wasn't crowded, and I was okay. Now I did come home and sort of decompress because I am built myself up so tense that now I'm okay, I have to keep that in mind too. So I'm trying to calm my mind and calm myself down so I can go back to work, because I still have work to finish today. I'll probably be working till 7 or 8 o'clock tonight, which is fine. But I'm happy that I got that finished. I'm happy that I got it done. I'm glad I went at lunch so it wasn't crowded, because I think that would have caused me to be more anxious. But I am happy that it's finished, and I have something, and it's really, really pretty. It's got blue flowers on it, and Sean's favorite color was blue. We're having blue forget-me-nots. I mean, there's just for flowers, so it was really perfect. So I'm happy about that. I am slowly coming down from my tension thing, and but yeah, I keep that in mind now. So I feel like I learn stuff in this one, I learned that yes, I didn't need to have all the anxiety at the beginning, but so that I can relax when I come home, if I'm good, especially taking a lunch break, that I have to be able to come home and work without being so freaked out. So I learned these things about myself, and it kind of just goes into a mental list for me, like, okay, this is how I felt, this is what happened, this is what didn't happen, this is what I thought would happen but didn't happen. And so it's just it's just hard. All of it's hard. It's never easy. And I just wanted to share that. And now I gotta go back to work. But these guys are so cute. They're so cute. So I had to say this. Crying. I just booked a cruise for 2023. Not anywhere close to being close now. I'm gonna need that much time. But it's the perfect cruise. It's Sean's dream cruise. It's going to be on the new Project Leonardo ship, NCL's Norwegian Prima. And it's sailing out of New York City, which is Sean's favorite city in the United States. We would have lived there if we could have afforded it. It leaves out of New York, so I get to sail past the Statue of Liberty and everything that we did. It's so overwhelming. So it leaves out of New York City and it goes to Iceland. Like, it's Sean's dream destination. The Northern Lights are there. And to top the whole thing off, so not only does it leave on Sean's dream ship, which he's been talking about Project Leonardo since it was just a rumor back when we started sailing in ZL. Like, it was just this rumor that bartenders would talk about. There's going to be this Project Leonardo. So ever since he heard about it, he's wanted to sail on it. So it's his dream ship, leaving from his absolute dream city, going to his dream destination, and to top all of that off, like the icing on the cake, it's during his birthday. Perfect. It's perfect. So now I have a couple years to pay it off, which is perfect for me. And I don't know if I'll have journeys from between now and then, because I don't know how I will progress with emotional states and all that stuff. I'm not pushing it or anything. But when I saw this, it was like a beacon of light shined down and said, you need to book this. And I did. So I'll be on it. The Norwegian Prima, May 14th sailing, transatlantic from New York City to Iceland. I can't believe it. It's going to be so good. All right. Let's see here. I have all my equipment in the back here. Well, all my equipment and Sean's equipment for work. I am heading back to the office. So much anxiety. Wish me luck. Wish me luck. This is gonna be hard. Here we go. All right, so just came to the office, turned everything in, had a small or a large breakdown. Couldn't stop shaking, couldn't stop hyperventilating again. It's very hard. But I did it. Turned everything in. Now go back to work if I can. Try to calm my mind down a little bit. It's but at least everything's here. And now I can breathe a little bit. I'm still very anxious, still very, yeah, all that stuff. But let's go home. Oh, I need a rest. I need a rest. So I wanted to say this before I leave. I'm back at the office. I just picked up all my equipment that I dropped off this morning. I had to get software installed and stuff. And I didn't have any issues. So it really is those firsts, that first moment that like, and I didn't even expect to have like a breakdown. I thought I was really nervous. I was kind of shaking inside, but I thought I could handle it. I thought I could like keep it in check, and I could not. I broke down in the lobby. It was intense. But the second time around, I still have the fluttering, like you can feel it inside, but I didn't have any emotions like crying or anything. So I just wanted to say that because they always say that the first are the hardest, and this was a hard first. So, yeah, just wanted to say that. Time to go home, back to work. All right, just had a moment of sitting on the floor. Yes, I'm on the floor. I was having a cat moment a second ago. I will find, I've just been trying to share with you, like if I go through something and I like remember, I'm like, I should probably share this. So, they talk, I've been reading, I think you just read everything. I've been reading everything since Sean got diagnosed with cancer. I didn't stop ever educating myself on what was going on with cancer treatments in general or pancreatic cancer, or I just read every single day. I would just read and read and read and read. There's a cattail. I'm doing the same now with Sean being gone and buddy. One of the things that I've been reading a lot about, oh, he wants to be in the camera. One of the things I've been reading a lot about is widow brain. It's a real thing. It's just brain fog mostly. For me, I think it's because I have so much, just maybe so many overwhelming feelings going on all at the same time. And it really gets to me when I have a lot of stuff to do. Like today, I'm getting everything finished for the memorial. As you can see, I'm in the outfit that you will see for the memorial beginning, and that was a whole thing. And that kind of, so this morning, pulling focus on yourself is very difficult when you're by yourself. That took me a long time, like longer than it should have. I could not get it focused, and it just took forever, and I couldn't get my lines, and it just took a long time for me. But with that, when I have all of these things, I have to make a list. I don't make a daily list because it makes me feel like I am bad at something. So I make a weekly list. So in this week, I have to get these things done. And that helps me. I don't feel like such a failure, and I need all the wins I can get right now. So I have my weekly list, and I had to make a list for today of things to remember to do for the memorial. This is the last weekend. Next weekend is Sean's memorial. So I just wanted to say that, like, widow brain is a thing. It's just so overwhelming all the time. Everything is overwhelming. And you get a text message, or you get a Facebook message, or you get a phone call or something, and it just takes you out of the moment. If I don't have a list, I can't remember. Half the mornings I make coffee, I forget to put water into the coffee machine, and it beeps at me. And then I forget to put coffee in the coffee machine, and I just have like light brown water. Probably good to clean it, but so many things that you just forget what you're doing. Like I'll be standing in the room and just looking around going, why am I here? What am I supposed to be doing? And I can't remember. And it's just so overwhelming at times that you don't know where you are or what you're doing or why you're here. And then you have to be like, remember what it is, and then try not to break down, because now you know that it's because you're a widow, and that's hard to say. Yeah. So I just wanted to say that I'm, having one of those moments now where I'm trying to remember, what am I supposed to do next? Yeah. And then the cats distract me, which they're a good distraction, but then I forget what I'm supposed to do completely. So I just put my crane on the shelf for this week. It's week 10. And I also made a white crane this week because for the first time that I went to the office without Sean, I had a pretty major breakdown when I walked through the door. My world just kind of came crashing down. I've been trying to figure out what caused it. How can I avoid it in the future? But I think what caused it was I never had a key card to get into the building because I was always with Sean. He was my key card. He was my everything. Not just a key card. I mean, he was my everything. And I think him not buzzing me in, having his card to go through the door. That's why I need a first. Because it's the first time that I've physically needed him. And not in metaphorical kind of sense. I actually physically needed him to get in the building. And so it's a first. And it's going on the shelf with my first birthday. And so I made it through that white crane for that bigger crane. That's a first. Well, Saturday, the sun's going down. Saturday is coming to an end. It's been an up and down week. I've had some good moments. I've had some sad moments. I've had some breakdown moments. But week 10 is over. I can't believe it's been 10 weeks. I'm exporting back here videos for Sean's memorial. Just coming together. The memorial's next Saturday. It's so weird, the time frame, because this has been 10 weeks and it feels like yesterday, but then it feels like forever. Like the weeks have been so long, dragging on, and every day's a struggle, every week's a struggle, but it feels like yesterday. And I still have the feeling that I feel like Sean's just going to walk through the door and this is all going to be a bad dream. And he's just going to give me the biggest hug. And I'm just going to be like, oh. But that's not the case. But I am doing my best. Getting through the memorial stuff. It's going to be a really, really nice ceremony. The videos. Sorry. Oh, I'm so tired. The videos are so amazing. The editing team that's been part of this. You guys are awesome. I love you. And going over to make some table decorations tomorrow. So I think that'll be the last physical thing that we have to work on. Then, so I'll get some shots of that. That'll be nice. But that's coming together and finalizing and get that off my plate and sort of put that out of my brain. It's just going to be, I have friends coming in from town and friends from everywhere and family. So it's going to be really nice. I think this week's going to be hard coming up. I'm hoping that it won't. Tuesday is Sean's birthday. So that'll be hard. That's kind of made it hard this week because I know it's coming and it's like you anticipate it. So I will say this. I purchased from TikTok. I think that everybody needs an escape from everything, right? We've all been through so much in 2020 and escaping is like we use TV or use video games. I've really gotten into TikTok because Sean and I never did that together. We just didn't get into it. But I've gotten into it since he's passed, and it does take me out of reality, and I get to just, 1 minute chunks from creators, and it's just fun to go and be in that rabbit hole. But all that saying, I did learn something from TikTok. There was this girl wearing headphones that are like a headphone band that you can sleep with. I did purchase one of those this past week, and I've been listening to, I subscribed to the Calm app. Well, I tried it for a week. You get to try it for a week free and then you subscribe, but I am going to subscribe because it's been very helpful. So the Calm app has some sleep meditations where they take you through some breathing exercises and calm yourself down, basically free your mind. I went through those and I just discovered, thanks to Sana, thank you very much, Sana, for telling me about the sleep stories. So they have celebrities that read stories to you, and it puts me out right away. I don't have to listen to the TV or have the TV blinking. I put on my sleep story, and it's like, I don't even know what the story's about because 5 minutes later I'm gone. Last night I listened to a story about the Trans-Siberian Railway and couldn't tell you what happened because I was asleep, which was so good. And I was so happy that I finally got some sleep. The night before that, I listened to a sloth story about a sloth, and I don't know. It sounds ridiculous, but it's one of those things that if you find something that works, especially with sleeping, grab it. And this works for me. If you're interested, this is not, I don't work for them. I'm just trying to find something that works for me, and it is working for me right now. So Calm, Calm, Calm. It's an app. You do get to try it free for 7 days, but I am going to purchase it. I believe it is, I think it's like $70 for a whole year. And that's so worth it. It's like, I don't spend money. I'm kind of a cheap person. It's like $5 a month. And I thought to myself, $5 a month is definitely worth it to get some good sleep. So I'm going to give it my year subscription and see, hopefully in a year I won't need any more and I'll be able to sleep by myself. But if you're interested, check that out. I love the headphones. They work really well. The first night I wore them, they hurt my ears a little, but they don't anymore. So I just had to get used to them. It's nice. So I've been sleeping okay. I'm still exhausted. I think my body is still processing. I was reading, I mentioned this earlier. I read a lot about grief and what I'm going through. Is it normal? Is it not normal? Should I see somebody? Do I need to get medication for this? So you read a lot about things. It helps me personally. And I was reading about sleeping, and somebody was describing it as grief is physical. Like it's a physical emotion that your body is going through, and that physicalness of it, that's not a word, but being that physical is tiring. It's like exercising for your brain and your body. So it keeps you awake. It's difficult. So I'm still exhausted, but I am sleeping, which is better than I was. I'm so really tired. I keep yawning. But the Calm app is helping. So I'll give that a win and keep listening to my sleep stories. And there's like Matthew McConaughey's on there. There's some pretty big stars, and their voices are very like soothing and sleepy. So if you're interested, check it out. Other than that, I'm just going to not look too far ahead with this week. That's my goal. Hopefully that happens. I am taking each day as it comes because I know that next week with Sean's birthday and the memorial is going to be hard. But I'm not looking forward. I'm not looking forward. I'm just staying day by day. So I have a list of all of the things that I have to do each day. For the week, I have a list for the week. So hopefully my brain won't wander, and I'll be able to stay in more of a, headspace of positivity rather than negativity. That's what I'm hoping. Sadness. So negative, but sadness. We'll see. We'll see if I can keep myself there. But that's it for tonight. I am exhausted. I can't stop yawning. It was a good day today. I got a lot done. So I hope you had a good week. Thank you for joining me on this journey. I really appreciate it. Episode 1 or week 5 has gone up now. This week 6 will go up next week. Thank you for all your amazing comments, and if you are going through this, I've been getting a lot of comments. My heart goes out to you. I'm sending you all my strength that I have to send, all my love that I can send to you. Hang in there. I know for me that it doesn't get better. It's week 10. It doesn't get better, but I've learned to cope, and you will too. And, you know, it's just one day at a time. But you're loved. The world needs you in it. And I love you. So just know that. Take a deep breath, and we can do it. We can do it together. Just one deep breath at a time. And you can make it through the next moment. You can do that. So I just wanted to say that. Thank you for joining me on this, and keeping Sean's name alive, keeping Sean's memory alive. It's very important for me. And that's what I'm doing with these videos. So until next week, I hope you all have a great week, and I will see you next week. Bye.